Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. In our previous video, we talked about how to build this button library. If you haven't seen the video, you can go check it out. In today's video, I'll show you how we can change the modes of this button. Now it's going to be from small to medium to large, and we're going to do this with the Figma variables. Now without wasting time, let's get right into it. Now you want to come to the local variables and you want to come to this drop down. You can see these are the variables we've already created. We have our scale, grayscale, we have our semantic colors with different modes, we have our primitive colors, and we have our sizing token. So today we want to go ahead and we'll create another collection. So you click on this icon and click on create collection. This collection is going to be named button component or button library. Okay, let's give it button component. All right, now we want to go ahead and create number variables because this has to do with different modes, that's the different sizes, which has to be small, medium, large, and it has to do with numbers. So when we click on this, I'm going to name this button slash radius, radius. All right, so inside this button component we have the button, the group. So this is going to have three different modes. So this is the first mode, mode 1, and mode 2, mode 3. Let me go ahead and move this a bit here. So this mode is going to be called small. For this it will be medium, and this will be large. All right, so we want to create the radius. So we're going to give them different radius. We're going to duplicate and we're going to give them different spacing. We'll go ahead and duplicate and we'll give this a horizontal padding, H padding. The next will be vertical padding, V padding. The next will be icon size, because the icons will be different, it will have different sizes. So icon size. And then last one is going to be the text. All right, so let's go ahead and give them their values. So for the radius, the small button, I want it to have a radius 8. So yeah, so we're referencing the radius token that got its value from the primitive numbers. So that's why this variable is really important. So for the medium, we're going to also give it a radius of 8. And for the large button, we want to give it corner radius of 16. Then for the spacing, that's the space in between the icons and the text. For the small button, we want to give it 8. So we have spacing token, we'll give it 8. For the medium, we'll give it spacing of 12. And for the large, we'll give it spacing of 16. Now for the padding, we're going to give it the token we created is height, width and height, and this was for the purpose of things like padding, padding. So the vertical and horizontal padding, icon size, text, they will all have this token, this width and height token. For the horizontal padding, we're going to give it 8, and for the medium, we're going to give it 16. For the large one, we're going to give it, let's say, 24. And for the vertical padding, we'll give it the same value with the horizontal padding. So this will be 8, 16, and this will be 24. Yeah. Now for the icon size, we already gave our small icon 16. So we give our small icon 16. So this will be 16. This would be, I would have given this a 20, but we don't have 20 here. We didn't add 20 to our number, so I'm going to give this icon size of 24, and I'm going to give this icon size of 32. You can give it any number that you're okay with, but this is for the purpose of this tutorial, so this will be 32. And for the text, the small button text, we've already given it a 16. So for the medium one, we're also going to give it 16. Yeah, we're going to give it 16. And for the large one, we're going to give it 32. All right, let's go ahead and apply these variables. So we can go ahead to pick all the icons. So holding command, I'm going to pick all the buttons. Sorry, I'm going to go ahead to pick all the buttons. And first thing I want to do is to give this a corner radius of, so instead of giving it this radius that is from the sizing token, I'm going to give it the radius from the button component, because we got the value from this radius. So when we come to the button component, we're going to see the radius we just created. These are those sets we just created for this button component. So I'll go ahead and give it radius 8. Then for the padding, I'm going to come to apply variable, and I'll go straight to the spacing and give it 8. Then when it comes to the vertical padding, I'll give it vertical padding, which is 8, and I'll give it the horizontal padding, which is 8. Now what's next? The icon size and the text size. So I'm going to go ahead and pick this icon, press on command slash, sorry, and I'm going to select all with the same instance, and I'm going to come here and apply variable. Now I'm going to give it the icon size. I'm going to come over here, apply variable, and I'll give it icon size. Now I'm going to go ahead to the second icon and command slash, select all with the same instance, and I'll give them the same value. So apply variable, icon size, come over here, apply variable, icon size. Now the next thing I want to do is to pick the text. So command slash, select all text layer. So let me hold shift and pick these ones. All right, now we want to come to this typography section, and I'll click on this arrow down here, then select apply variable, and I'll come down here and click on text. So we've applied everything to this. Now let's go ahead and duplicate this. So alt and drag. Now we're done. Let's go ahead and we'll come to this appearance and we'll see apply variable mode. Now, because we created the different modes for this button component, these are the button modes. So we have the small, medium, and large. Now, this by default, this is the small button we have in our canvas. So we're going to click medium. Now it has increased. So this is our button. All right, let's go ahead and duplicate so we can see the large buttons. So you come to this appearance, click on select, we'll click on button component and we'll select the large button. Now you see we have the large button. All right, this is how you can change the buttons into different modes and to suit whatever project you're working on. Now, if you come to this appearance again to select different variable modes, apply variable modes, you're going to see our semantic color. And this is here because we've already set them up. So it means that from this default, because default is blue is our default color. So when you come to blue is our default color and is the primary color. So when you come to this success color and you click on it, it changes to green. And if you apply the semantic color variable again and you click on warning, it's going to change color. And same thing goes with the warning, the error color. So this is why the different modes are very important. It helps you to just switch without wasting time. So this makes your work very fast. So I'm going to go ahead and pick the primary. Now, this is our button. So let me go ahead and bring in a phone frame. All right. So I'm going to select it again. Copy, paste. All right, let's go ahead and play this. Now you see that the prototype is still linked to it, and any changes you make to this button is going to take effect. So this is it for our buttons. So if you liked this video, if it was helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed yet, and you can share the videos with your friends. It will help the channel to grow and it will motivate me to make more insightful videos like this. So thank you very much and see you in the next video. Bye.